Good morning, my friends. It is Ferdy, the creator of Event Photography 101, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And today we're tackling the pain point of the first gig panic. Okay, so let's dive in. It says, first gig panic. I'm terrified I'll miss the one moment that makes or breaks the job. Alrighty, I mean, that is a very valid pain point. I've done many jobs over my career of 3,000 plus events where I've missed some moments, and that has totally just soured the whole experience from the get-go. I might have been 99% perfect in terms of how I was at the event, what I captured and how I captured it and how I interacted with the guests. But if I missed one moment, every time that happens, that I've missed a key moment that they were really hoping for and valuing and expecting, it really does sour the whole experience, and it's as if they've just forgotten. It's as if they've forgotten the 99%, the majority of the time where you are performing extremely well, textbook well, like literally. If you're performing textbook well, it's as if they forget that, right? So how do we solve that? Well, first of all, it does come down to the two questions that I love to ask my clients before we capture for them. And it's, how do they define a successful photography service? That's one. Okay, so that's going to give you a good gist and intel on what they're expecting and how you're expected to capture the event in a laissez-faire way, or a really guided, strict way where you're holding their hands and telling them what to do kind of thing. They're going to tell you with that answer for that question. But then the next question is, how do you define a successful photography album? Now, this is the more important question here, because it's going to tell you exactly what they're after. Okay. For us to know which moments they really value and that they're really hoping for and that they're expecting, and that so that they can, look forward to it, anticipate it, and be excited about it, we need to ask them straight up before the event starts. Ideally, we need to ask them how they define a successful photography album. They're going to tell you, shots with the family, candids of my family. I want to get a photo with my friend that's traveled overseas. I want to get photos with uncle and auntie that have traveled down from interstate. Okay, they're going to tell you the shots that they want. And if they don't, it's on you if they don't. You need to extract it out of them. You need to guide them and, rub them in the right way so that they can give you those answers. We need that intel. Without that intel, you are essentially going in there blind, and you need to know where we're aiming. What type of client are they? Are they a status-driven client, or are they is it more about to do with their purpose? Are they a purpose-driven client, or is it a mixture of both, or what's the ratio like, right? We need to know their deeper needs, okay? And that will also help guide you into the right direction with the photos and moments that you need to capture, okay? Know who your client is, know what their desires and wants and deep wants and needs are, and feed them, satisfy them, fulfill them in a really fun and joyous manner. That is our job. We need to sculpt the light of the events, the wedding, the engagement, the birthday, the baptism, etc., whatever it is, in the best way possible that aligns with their goals. What are their goals? We need to ask them beforehand. And if you've forgotten beforehand, then on the day of the event, when you arrive 15 minutes early, you're going to be asking them, hey, thank you so much. I'm so excited. Now I just need a quick reminder on the particular key, fun MVP shots that you need, the most valuable shots that you want to need. Are they this? Am I hearing this correctly? Please let me know. and, ask them in a really nice, fun, professional manner so that you're not communicating to them that you're nervous and you don't know, okay? You're in the moment, you're calm, you're collected, you're in control, and you're leading this service, okay? And to do so, you're just asking them, hey, so what photos are you really wanting today? What are the must-haves for today? Please let me know. I'm going to be doing all the essentials anyway, all of your 8 essentials, right? That are in the book. But I also want to know, what are your must-have photos? Ask them then and there. And if they don't answer, or if you forget at the start of the event, or then at the end of the event, or not even that, at the end of your service, before you have to go, or before you finish, right? Ask them again, hey, before I go, are there any other photos that we've missed? Are there any other photos that you would love to capture? Are there any more on your list that you want, right? Ask them again. So there's at least 3 times where we ask them: before, during, and then at the end, before you sign off, sign off and leave. Okay. Now just let me reread this pain point again. I'm terrified I'll miss the one moment that makes or breaks the job. Yeah. So, yeah, geez. So, I mean, that's first. That comes to mind. Okay. It's all in the book. Read it inside out. Read it 60 times and you'll know that inside and out. It'll be good. Now, let's just say you do miss the moment. Okay. Well, then it's up to you to recreate the moment. If you've missed the moment and you just missed the moment of cutting the cake or doing the kiss or something like that, well, then it's up to you to recreate it. Recreate it in a fun way, a joyous way, where you're still calm and collected. You're still going with the flow and going with that rhythm of the event. You're not halting it. You're not stopping it. You're just slipping in and creating another quick opportunity, whether it's just 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Hey, while you're there at the cake, I know you just cut it. Can you just do one more? Just another 5 seconds. Yeah, just do it like this. Perfect. Thank you so much. Hey, I know you've just kissed, but I would just love one more really nice one just for me. Thank you. Just over here in this lighting with a dip or this or that, just one more, and give them an ETA for that moment that you're recreating. Okay. And make it as easy as possible. We don't want any friction. We don't want them to say no, yeah, blah, blah. We ideally want them to say, oh yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right now. It's going to take 5 seconds. It's 3 feet to the right. Go back there, do it. 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done. Go back to partying. I mean, that is still part of the party. Okay. And that's why we need to make it joyous and comfy and fun. Okay. It's what helps ease them into the moment, into the rhythm, and into their present moment, so that they can actually rest and relax and enjoy the presence of others and themselves, them together, if they're a couple, etc., and their family and friends. Okay. So let me reread the pain point one more time, because each time I'm reading it, we're getting different segments of answers. Yeah, okay. So first, gig panic. I'm terrified I'll miss the one moment that makes or breaks the job. So we have had a couple of gigs where we have missed not just one moment, but a whole chunk of the moments in the post-processing. So we might have captured them, but for some reason, the photos didn't end up getting to our clients at the end of the day, whether it was a corrupt memory card or something. That's usually the gist of that. Our memory cards going missing or going corrupt, something. Okay. So in that case, when it is an emergency or something like that, again, you need to be apologetic here, because this is your fault for letting this happen, for not having the right backup gear and emergencies and redundancies and insurance policies, whether it's 2 cards, 2 cameras, a backup, or this or that, blah, 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 or double checking or having the right routine and habit with your gold, the photos of the gold, right? The raw photos. It's on you. So you need to recreate that. How do you do it? If the moment's already gone, the event's already done, how do you do it? Well, what I find with us is that we refund at least partially, if not full. It depends on the situation. So we do think about the idea of refunds. Also, recreation, okay? If you missed it, well, then recreate it later on. Give them another opportunity and create the circumstances and opportunity to create more memories. If you missed one memory, well, then you're sure as hell going to create another 100 or 10 more memories and moments because you missed that one. What does that look like? It could be a family portrait at the park for free or something like that, okay? We need to look after them. We need to show that we care for them. We're not just forgetting and ignoring them and saying, see ya, thanks for the money, bye. Yeah, I did miss half your party, but yeah, but I don't really care. So anyway, see ya. No, we need to show that we care. We really genuinely care about documenting their family's life journey. Okay, and if we missed any moments, we're sure as hell going to recreate them another time in the future. Okay, whether it's another free birthday or an engagement kind of session event or something, right? Coverage. Or just a 40-minute or 30-minute session at the local park or at their house. You bring your gear, you capture some nice portraits, and you create new and different memories. Okay, and you use that bad juju moment of like, whoa, we really stuffed up, and you totally reframe that and view it as one of the best opportunities for you to actually showcase to your client that you really do care. Okay, because at the end of the day, that is the goal there. Do you actually care? And what are you going to do to showcase and really cement within their noggins, their heads, that, whoa, 30 does actually really care. He's really looking after me, even though they made a big fat mistake or mistakes. Okay, he really does care. I do respect that. Okay, so whenever something bad happens like this, I always view it as a big, fat, juicy opportunity to wield and yield that energy. So it looks bad, to other people, but no, I don't look at it as a bad vortex or Dragon Ball Z ball of energy. No. I'm looking at it as like a big, fat gold mine of opportunity here for you to actually, showcase to them, despite all the bad stuff. You're wielding and yielding it to look after them and care for them even more and recreate new memories and moments based on their needs and wants. Okay, so if you missed that one moment here or there, you're going to recreate it then and there in that session or coverage or event, birthday, engagement, whatever. Now let's just say, again, if you missed multiple moments, then that may require that you refund or show more compensation for those missed moments. Okay, so it scales dynamically, with the compensation. Okay, there isn't just one, easy fix like, oh, you did this, X equals Y, right? Or X times 600 mistakes. Well, then, whoa, that means you're going to be needing to compensate a lot more. Okay, for your mistakes. Does that make sense, guys? Really, at the end of the day, we want to be proactive with our questions and getting a list from them before the gig starts. Before the event starts, you want a list of their hero shots, their must-have MVP shots that they want. And that they're going to tell you straight up, like, oh, I would love to print off some photos, send it out to the family or put it on my fridge, or I would love to have a photo of myself and my friends so I can put it on Instagram or something like that, right? Maybe they're wanting some juicy candids. Maybe you're capturing an event where it's a corporate event and you haven't got any of the details and the decorations that's celebrating that event, right? Maybe you've got a lot of candids, but you were a bit stingy on the details and decorations and the logo and the branding and those hero shots to showcase that brand, that business in a hero kind of composition, right? We want to showcase and sculpt the light that best fits their needs. So that means we need to be proactive, get the list, get the intel, get the data, and ask those two questions. What do you define as a successful photography service? That's going to tell you how you should be acting with them and giving and performing. And then how do you define a successful photography album? You know, what do the photos look like? What are the photos? And yeah, they're gonna tell you, oh, I want this, I want that. We really want this one. And yeah, you got to listen. You got to ask good questions, listen, get them down, and get them right. Capture them. And if you miss them, then and there in the event, recapture them, recreate them, then and there while you're still in that rhythm. And if you totally miss them, well, then you need to compensate and show that you care and use that bad juju energy and convert it into good juju energy and recreate them and create more photos and moments that are new. Okay. They're new. They stem, they've rooted from the missed moments, and now you've overwritten that bad juju memories and experience with good energy, right? With care and love. Anyway, guys, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any other questions like that. And yeah, get the book. Everything's in here. Read it back to front. If you really want to become a serious student, and if you really want to have fun at your events and know the deeper psychology of your clients and how you should be capturing them and why we even do it in the first place, yeah, read the book. It's quite fun. You know, I've written it. It's over 3,000 events, and yeah, you can get it on Amazon, and yeah, have fun with it. Okay, guys. Look, at the end of the day, have fun and practice. Read, practice, have fun. It's going to show with the clients and guests that you're capturing. If you're having fun at the event, they're going to be a lot, they're going to be having fun with you, okay? Because it rubs off on them like a mirror. Anyway, guys, have fun. Talk to you later. Bye.